Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, hi, I'm Cora. I am self-employed. I run a network of niche content websites and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina with my husband and our sweet dog. And welcome to a week in my life. We're gonna go behind the scenes a little bit this week on what it's like kind of building my daily routines as somebody who's self-employed with absolutely nobody telling me what my days need to look like and what I need to accomplish every day. As well as, of course, some little fun, just life things. As you might know, I am the ultimate collector of hobbies. I love learning new things. I love picking up hobbies. My in-laws are on their way here. It is Monday morning. They are driving from Florida to here. They've been snowbirding for the last few months in Florida. And so they're stopping on their way back home to Pittsburgh. I need to get some things ready for that. I need to go to the grocery store this morning, and I already uploaded last week's vlog. I have a good chunk of my crochet pins done, but I need to do all my pins for KTE and Stock Plant to Me as well. I want to get at least one article written today, if not more. I also have a little bit more cleaning I want to do, and I want to do a flower arrangement, which I just love doing in general, but I think that's a really nice thing to have when guests come. I need to decide exactly when I'm gonna go get groceries. I think I'm gonna do it soon, but it's like rainy outside, and I don't want to go to the grocery store when it's rainy outside, but also I know that nobody else does, and this would be a great time to go. Let's get this week. It is 10:15. I'm about to go run to the grocery store. You might be able to hear the laundry is still going. I think I'll be good with just 2 grocery bags. Okay, let's go. All right, I am at Harris Teeter, but I need to make sure that I remember everything. I made a list, but I'm so bad at checking the list when I'm the only one grocery shopping. Like when Matt and I go grocery shopping together, one of us is usually like in charge of the cart and the other is in charge of the list to make sure we get everything. But when it's just me, you know? But the main things. I want to get flowers. Like that's the #1 priority for going to grocery store. We need eggs, white bread. I need kombucha. I think I'll see about grabbing some pops. Wish me luck in there, guys. So done at like Harris Teeter, got all the normal groceries, everything. I remembered everything and then got some extra things. Ooh, the lights just went out in here. It's probably terrible lighting. But anyways, the flower section, awful this time. So we are at Trader Joe's. It was only like an 8-minute drive. So I came over to Trader Joe's. There's also a Marshall's right here. So we're gonna see. I really don't want to sit at home right now. So, and I know I have a lot of work to do, but it's all about balance. The only Trader Joe's I've ever been to before where you have to park in a parking garage. Worth it for this flower selection. The most beautiful bag of flowers is secured. I totally needed to bring a 3rd bag. I was so confident, but I thought I could do it all at the same store and the groceries wouldn't have fit in that, but that's okay. I love the Trader Joe's like paper bags for reusing for crafts and lots of stuff, so that's okay. I can't wait to go make these. And I'm not going to go to Marshall's. I'm gonna have self-control, and because the only thing I wanted from there is another vase, and I would rather throw it.
Snapshots in the sunlight, laughter in the breeze, moments frozen, boy. Times we can't unfreeze, stories told in whispers, pages turning slow.
Hello friends, quick check-in. It is Thursday morning. So I think the last time I talked to you was Monday while I was prepping for my in-laws to get here. They safely got here on Monday night. We took them to dinner at Charlotte Beer Garden just for like a casual, you know, easy American type food dinner. Then had a normal work day on Wednesday. They ended up going to the outlets while we worked, and then we went to Optimist Hall again, and my husband's cousin, so like my father-in-law and mother-in-law's niece, was able to join us as well, which was really fun. And then they headed out yesterday morning, but then I had to spend the rest of the day, you know, playing catch up, and I had to get work done and then work like around the house. Doubling the amount of people that are in a small space meant that there was just a lot of cleanup afterwards, and that's totally fine. So I had to get all that caught up, and now it is Thursday morning. I spent the first few hours, I got up a little later than usual at about 8, and got all of my crochet pins done and most of an article written as well. And then I hopped in the shower, had to dry my hair and stuff, because I need to leave in about 15 minutes to go to coffee and a little rail trail walk with a girl that I met at a dinner event a few weeks ago, and I'm very excited. As you know, I've been putting myself out there a little bit more to make friends in a new city, and it's been going lovely, so I'm really excited about this. But my nails were looking so rough, so that's what I'm doing, by the way, is using the Butter London nail scrubbers, which are my favorite thing, to get the nail polish off. I'm getting a FaceTime from my mom. Bye. All right, so we are going to dinner with my mom, or we're going to my mom's, and Matt gets to grill there. Our grill is actually living there, because obviously apartment can't have it here. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna make them and us dinner, and we need to figure out a couple things with like their maintenance of their yard. They're hiring a lawn service, but we might go help with a few things like in between. And so I needed to work out those little logistics with my mama. It's really windy out, so while I was on FaceTime, I put the like top of my hair up just to get it out of the way, and that way I can like kind of tuck it all the rest of it back. I really want to do something like I want like a cute accessory. Let's look through my purse options maybe. Okay, I'm thinking this. Little crossbody. I'm gonna throw my, I think I'm gonna put my wallet in. I feel like I should put sunglasses in it because this state, even though it's kind of cloudy right now, like it doesn't stay cloudy for all that long. So it could be sunny by the time I'm walking back. So Girlfriend Collective leggings, DKNY, active shirt, no idea on the socks. They're just, I wanted something that they would just pop up a little bit. I guess I'm gonna wear my Asics. Or my pink Pumas. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna throw those on, put some fun little gold necklaces on, and we're gonna head out. It's gonna be fun. But of course I'll miss you. Yeah.
Snapshots in the sunlight, laughter in the breeze, moments frozen, boy. Times we can't unfreeze, stories told in whispers, pages turning slow, life in color pictures. Watch our love.
Hi guys, as you can see, I am back. Changed because I was so sweaty. It was like 80 degrees and humid, but then it started sprinkling, which felt delightful. It felt like summer, and it's April 2nd. I'm so happy, and that was such like a fulfilling time. We're probably gonna hang out with this girl and her husband next week as well. And the boys can meet, which is always one of my favorite things to do. That was so much fun. I am not gonna be like weird and talk about it a bunch, but I think I have a new friend. But I love getting to know new people. I love like that kind of socializing. Like we got coffee at Not Just Coffee, and I got a matcha, and we got little pastries, and then walked up and down the rail trail for like 2 hours, and it was delightful. Like, I love meeting somebody, and you just, like, when you have that connection with someone, it's just the best. Anyways, but now it is early afternoon, and I need to get a bunch of work done. I need to finish that article that I started this morning, and I need to do pins for all, I think I've done like 28 for Gorge, and I'm probably just gonna call that a day on there. Honestly, those views are starting to pick back up. Things are figuring out. Both Pinterest and Google had done some algorithm updates recently, and they were fighting me. But if you watch vlogs from like early in January, I was very stressed about it, and I am very relieved to be in a better state like with my work than I was at that point. But obviously can't take anything for granted, and so still we don't get to, we can calm the stress, but we gotta keep the motivation, you know? Also, yes, I'm like hella mixing metals right now. I actually had this one tucked in while I was walking, my wedding one, because I don't want to take it off, but you know what? I love mixing metals. I have no opposition to it. I know that a lot of people think it's tacky or whatever, but if I'm gonna mix outrageous colors, what makes you think I'm not gonna mix outrageous metals? And I don't think it's outrageous. I'm like, I don't think I own any rose gold. Like, these are all just normal gold and silver. But you know what? Maybe I should get some rose gold. We're just gonna add some of that in, add some pearls in. All right, I'm in a weird mood. Matt's on a call right now, and Matt is on a call right now, and I really want to update him on my fun little girl time, and also let him know that I did plan a double date for us next week. Not like we're gonna go to a run club with them, so it's not even like that crazy or anything. But he's mentally prepared for that. It's pretty. He knows that that's how I roll. That I'm always like, oh, you have a husband or a partner. I'm like, you want to be my husband's friend? And Matt can make all of the friends himself, but he does not have the flexibility to go and do things like this that I did today. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, I need to stop rambling. And I need to get to work. I also need to walk Stella. I gotta cool down first. I'm so happy here. I'm loving Charlotte. And this is your sign. If you're thinking about moving, do it. If you think there's somewhere that's gonna make your heart feel more fulfilled and that you're gonna be happy, don't be afraid to make the jump. Okay. Now I'm gonna be done. I'll see you in a little bit. Gotta get this work done before going to my family's for dinner. My sisters texted me. They got grilling ingredients and they picked burgers because I wasn't sure. I said, get whatever ingredients, like just easy grilling. I was like, you know, if you want burgers, brats, steaks, whatever, like we were like, just you pick what you want and then Matt will cook it. Because like I've said before, my mom's favorite kitchen. And like I've said before, my mom's favorite restaurant is the kitchen of Matt, which is my husband. So that'll be fun. Oh, maybe I'll try to make a side. No, I keep doing this, overcommit. No. Focus, Cora. And hello, guys. I am at my mom's place, or my family's place. Blah, 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 blah. I feel like you're listening to me. It makes me so anxious.
No, they really can't hear you.
Okay. So hi guys, it is Friday morning. It's gonna be the last day of this vlog, but it's gonna be an exciting day. So last night we actually ended up having a little bit of a change of plans because our apartment complex emailed us that we were not gonna have water today, like including not being able to flush toilets. So we were like, and thankfully we got that email right before we left to come here for dinner, and we were like, okay, we're just gonna pack a bag and spend the night. So we did that. We were able to crash here. And like, there's an entire extra bedroom here with a king bed and an ensuite. I was like, well, this is more space than our entire apartment. But today, Matt is going to work from here so that we're not in the apartment with no water. And then I am going to not do a ton of computer work today because I'm going to start working outside here. I want to help A, make the space more livable, and B, just I love gardening and plants and everything like that. So we're going to tackle so much of that here today. And like, this is just the best of both worlds. Like, I get to live in a fun apartment in an area with like lots of walkability and everything, and then just come here and do gardening and yard work, which I love doing. I love being outside, and so that'll be fun. First, I'm going to finish my coffee. We already went to Home Depot this morning to get this mosquito like yard spray that I'm going to go do first. And then I got gardening gloves that go up a lot higher because the garden beds that are here have been neglected for a very long time, and it's going to be an adventure to get this under control out there. I also need to bathe myself in bug spray so I'm going to do the yard spray, but then I also need to bathe myself in bug spray before I even go out there to spray the yard for bugs, which we're using one that's like safe for animals. I would say kids too, but we don't have any kids here. Because it is so mosquito-y out there. And mosquitoes love me. I have like whatever the blood type is, that mosquitoes just, they love me. Like not to have a big head or anything, but mosquitoes, Yeah, they love me. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm going to get out there and get to work. Stella, I don't think you're gonna come out with me for most of the day. Maybe bits and pieces, but...
So I don't know that, like, you want her munching on the...
I don't want her munching on the weed things while I'm... I would rather not have to, like, worry about whatever the heck she's getting into. So if it's okay...
Like, I think it's safe for dogs.
Yeah, but... It's probably not safe for her to, like, try to drink it, which, no offense, Stella, but... You're so cute, you're not so smart. She's just literally sitting here pouting and staring at the staircase because Kalani's not down here. I know. Auntie Ella doesn't want, she's scared that Kalani's going to throw up while she's not here and that you're going to eat it. Bye.
Sunflower, you're my flower, you shine bright every hour in the field.
I'm questioning if I got enough soil, and I thought maybe I got too much, but I think it's one of those things you always guess wrong.
Sunflower, with your golden hue, you make me smile, you make me feel brand new. In the summer breeze, you dance and sway, oh sunflower, you brighten up my day. Sunflower, you're so strong, through the rain and all the storm. Your petals soft, but you're tough, you never give up, even when it's rough.
The contractor is going to have additional issues during the water heater install.
And now I am going to go take a shower. And our apartment emailed us that the water is not going to be on for another few hours. So, glad I'm showering here. I need to take a shower like I have never in my life needed to take a shower. This is going to be glorious, and I don't even have like any of my products. All right, here is the rundown. Radishes, carrots, red onions, green onions, like the bunching kind, are all in these rows. We'll see how this goes. I've only ever successfully grown onions out of this bunch. And then a bunch of rows of sweet corn, because if this works, like how freaking awesome would that be? And then the mounds are cantaloupe. And then one thing of red bell pepper, dill, I'm gonna make some fresh ranch, oregano, 2 things of cherry tomatoes, and then they can climb up these. 2 different varieties of Big Boy and a Sweet 100 of like large tomatoes, and then 2 of snap peas, and then snap beans as well. As you can see, I am home and I made a plate of jalapeno cream cheese wontons for dinner. Very well deserved after a long day of doing my gardening. And then after I was done with that, I took a shower there because I was not getting in the car, how gross I was. And then I got 3 articles written while I was still there while we were waiting out traffic. We thought we were waiting it out, but we still ended up taking like 45 minutes to get back here, which is fine. We're here in one piece and I'm gonna enjoy my delicious dinner. I love these things. But that is all for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching to this point, and stay tuned because the next vlog is going to be over the next few days, and we have a lot of fun things involving an empanada festival, a really cool market thing, and then hosting a game night with some friends. All right, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day.